Alright, new turn. We unexhaust. And we're good. Let's see here. Well, we do kind of need to keep searching things. So, oh wow, if I would have went to the weapon rack and just searched it, I could have just started apparently hucking garbage at the muckslinger guy. I think we're going to take 2 rest actions. So we're going to go flip, flip. We're going to take 2 rest actions. That heals 1 of those and 3 of the remaining damage. Or 3 remaining damage. So that gets rid of those 2 and 1 of those. I don't have enough to search, but I will spend my 3rd action to move adjacent to that. And let's see. Action, action, reaction. We're good. So we'll end our turn with a draw. I don't have focus. I need to get focus. That's what I need. Alright. There's no threat, but we do have the villain phase. Discard a focus or a supply. I can't do either. We don't have any water, so we're not good. We're good there. And our remaining is another noxious presence. Make an orange 3-point attack. 2 hits, so I take a point of damage. That did not give me focus. Shit. Okay. So that's the villain's turn. Then we go to the quest turn. Each hero who controls a clue card must either discard 1 focus for each clue, or take a resist 3. So I think I have to take a resist 3 twice. That sucks. Alright, let's do it. Let's throw dice on the ground. Resist 3. As I destroy the world. I save 3 and gain 2 focus. And I think we have to take a second one of those. I will spend one of those focus. Oh wait, hold on, that's a critical. That's also a critical. I threw one of my die down on the ground and I can't reach it, so... Alright, so 2, 3, 4, and the helmet. I'll take the helmet for the token. So we save both of those. We're good. I can discard a card of my choosing to alter dice types. I think we're good. So then we go here. Weapon rack. A hero adjacent to this feature may deal 1 damage to an enemy in this room. Now we're good. And then we can draw from the clue deck. Clue stack. Ripped fabric. When revealed, a hero may take control of this card. While adjacent to the altar, you may discard this card along with a matching copy of ripped fabric to place. God. So I've got like parts to everything. Apparently there are multiple ways to add tokens to the altar quest. And I have them. I have half of them. That's all we got there. So we flip, 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 flip. So where do we want to put the bad guy? That's the real question. Do you want to put him here? Or over there? Let's go 1, 2, kick the door open. So we use an action to move. We flip over a feature card. We get the alchemy desk in this room. Alchemy desk on that side. The enemy's vault lies ahead. Motivation surges through you, knowing that answers must be at hand. What you seek is valuable, and here is where valuables look to be kept. Now it's just a matter of finding out just what exactly the enemy values. When revealed, attach. Then each hero who does not control a clue card may move up to 3 spaces. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Alright, so we do that. Oh, and I do get rid of that. Because we did pull the clue off of that card. So it was 1, 2, 3 puts us there. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Oh, hold on. Before we finish, we do have to flip over a threat card. This gives us a Frox Raider again. I don't remember which color we put in, so let's put blue. And he is over there, so I can still go 3 to the other side of the store, and then go 1, 2. Well, actually, hold on. What do I got in my hand? I got Searing Blast, so let's... Actually, let's exhaust this. We'll re-roll the 2 those to that. Alright. Then we'll spend an action to Searing Blast within 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you guys can see what the heck is going on here. There we go. So we'll spend an action to use that. We make a 3-die test, reducing his defense by 1. We got a critical on that die roll. So we can go 1, 2, 3, and spend 2 focus to make that 5. Let's do so there. And, oh, that is not enough to kill him, though. Interesting. Well, we'll still put the 5 damage on him, either way. Put 5 damage on him, and that's... We don't have fire to do what we want with that, so that spell goes away. And then we will go 1, 2, 3 to go there. Yeah, that's what we'll do there. And then end my turn because I am out of actions. I have no events that I want to play. We'll grab another card. And there we go. So, flip the card over, go to the threat phase. Frox Raider, activate. He tries to engage. He moves up to speed 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would put him there. And then inflict at range 1. He is not close enough. He would need to be moving a 6. So instead, he will gain an armor token. The villain's turn. Discard a focus or discard a supply. We have no water. And then when I draw that, he spawns. When the villain spawns, scheme flipped over. Then the players immediately resolve the activate on the villain card. Spawning enemies. Okay. Oh, huge enemies. Then force moves. Okay. So, big boy comes out. Ribbit. He has range of 9, so I guess the worst space would be there. Although, I could actually exhaust after he eats my focus, spend that to bring that right back to go 1, 2, and then that puts him outside of, or it puts me outside of his range. There's no doorways or anything. Targeting all characters within range. If there are no targets within range, gain an armor token, then engage. What does he move? Bulks has no movement. How the hell are you supposed to do that? I don't know, but he does gain an armor token. He doesn't have a speed. I'll need to look that up and find out how to do that. Well, most figures When moved to engage, it is instead placed so that one of the spaces it occupies is the optimal to the target if there are no other figures or tokens blocking one or more of the spaces. I'm curious now. Oh, but Greta doesn't have... Alright, I want a quick look and see if... Oh, that's enemy upgrades. I just want to see, because the other two are small creatures. No, Gert has a speed. Does Wynora have a speed? And if so, yeah, Wynora has a speed, so why doesn't Bulks have a speed? I am very much confused. But we're good. It just says engage, but he doesn't have a speed. So weird. I'm gonna go look that up. I'll be right back. Alright, looking it up, it looks like there is a thing about huge figures, and me hiding there, all it did was stop him from spitting at me this turn. Because he just moves to be essentially right there. He just jumps around the whole thing. He teleports around the building, which sucks! But that's our villain turn. If unable, he engage and gains an armor. So gain an armor token. Oh, he gains an armor token regardless, and then he engages. Okay, so then we go to the quest turn. I do need to make, again, I think 3 resist, 3 attack, or attempts. First one saved, got 3 successes. Second one. 3 successes, and one of them is a critical, so 4 successes, and I get a focus token off of that. And finally, the third one. 1, 2, 3, 3, and a critical. I'll re-roll this die, because again, I still haven't picked up the other die yet. We have 4 and a focus token, so we'll take that focus token. Alchemy Desk. Hero adjacent to this feature may heal 1 damage. Hells yeah. And I want to take an interact action next turn to heal it. I can take a clue card. Of course I will. Hey, ripped fabric. So now all we got to do is find the altar. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drop these, because I can drop these at any time I can drop cards I control. So I'm going to drop those, which also pitches this. So now we just got to find the altar room. So that we can, and it is, we have 3 cards remaining, and it's in one of these 3 rooms. So, alright, Bulks has 9 health. Alright, so let's start. We untap these, we flip these over, flip this over, and flip that over. So yeah, let's see, we've got that. I'm going to spend 1 to make an interact. I will double check really quickly to make sure that, like, if there's an enemy near me, can I not interact? So I know, let's see. Interact. Active hero resolves an interact listed. The interact effect is followed by a number of parentheses. That's the range it has to be. The active hero must be within range of the corresponding token or miniature on the board. That's it. It doesn't state that the enemy stops me from searching the alchemist's desk. So I make a 3-die search test. Right? Yes, I'm making an intelligence-based search test. So we got 1, 2, 3. I will spend a focus to make that 4 for each supply gained. Okay, I think I've been doing this slightly wrong again. I don't think it makes bad things happen necessarily, but I want to make sure that we're doing this right. search. Hero cancels a number of successes equal to the number of search, then discards one success to draw one search card, and then any successes remain gains a supply. So, we do this in the right order. We drop a success, we gain a search card. The search card, on the Alchemist's desk even, we find the Potion of Charisma. Before rolling your dice for your, I'm going to guess, Charisma, it's the purple star, you gain 2 dice for that test. Awesome. Then the remaining I can gain in supplies. Okay. And then for each supply gained during this test, choose a character to heal a damage. So I gained 3. I will heal 3. Wonderful. Alright, now we need to go hardcore here. Oh, and then we have to add a search token to the alchemy desk. Okay, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? What do we want to do? We want to... Do I have that one? I do have that one. Alright, we're going to move that one and spend that to flip one of these into a fire symbol. This gets re-rolled into Ninja Star. Then we'll spend one of our actions to cast Searing Blast. 3-die attack. Of course, we're targeting the Froglock guy there. We got a critical. That was that. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll spend a token to make that 5. His defense is dropped by 1. So he only has 1 defense, so that gets rid of 1 success. His armor token gets rid of another success, and he still takes 3 points of damage. I will then spot the fire and re-roll it into water. Uh-oh. Probably don't want to keep that way. Because looking at his card, he has a water effect. But he will take another point of damage. So he does an inflict 7? Oh crap. That's gonna hurt. Alright. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let the frog chase us all over the gosh darn country. Because nothing states you can't move away from an opponent you're engaged with, I believe. I will double check. Can you close a door? Okay. Oh, and it wouldn't have mattered. He would actually... I don't know. I think he would be like there. I think that would be like that. I don't know. I like the fear that he just kind of teleports right there. Alright. We're going to exhaust our Harpy Talons and this die to reroll right into it to allow us to move 2. So go 1. Crack that door open. 2. What else was I going to do? We will use our last action to cast Invigorate, and then we will use it right away. Allows us to move up to 2 spaces, or 3 spaces. So 1, 2, 3. Roll up to 2 altar dice. Let's get that and that. Shite. And draw a card. So draw a card there. Well, that's the closest I could get. What I was going to do is I'm going to kick open this door and maybe find the altar so that I can just run away like a little schoolgirl. Alright. But that's the end of me. I do get to draw a card at the end of my turn. Ooh, Quake. And I have that to use. Threat cards. Ha! Watch this. Threat card. He will engage. So actually I think he would have been there. Then he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gains an armor token. So dude's going to be all beefed up. But, and then he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because he will spend this water die to engage, turning it to a fire die. Nice. So then we go to the villain turn. He will try to inflict within range. He can't because of a wall. Gains an armor token. And then he engages. He comes there. On his turn, I'm going to exhaust and spend that fire die. Ooh, nice. Flipped it into another fire. To put a point of damage on him. So we'll swap those 4 into a 5. So there we go. Then we go to the quest turn. Hey, we're next to the mirror. We are adjacent to the mirror. Neat. I get an armor token. And there is nothing else part of that room. Nowhere else is there anything that's active. I do have to make some resist tests, though, from up here. So we'll take the first one. That's 3, gains me a focus. And then the second one, that's 1, 2, 3, and a critical. 4 and a focus. There's no water, so the altar can't drown us. So we flip that. We untap all of our abilities. Yeah, so there we go. We're up. We're going to run. 1, crack open that door. Blessed Fountain. So that is not where we wanted to be. Okay. The Blessed Fountain goes here. The door goes there. So we're here at 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, first we have to finish loading the room. That's right. Don't be dumb. Someone or something doesn't want you finding what you're after. An arcane shroud hangs heavier and heavier, and now visible mists coalesce around you, trying desperately to sway you from your cause. You know you're on the right path when such resistance is blocking your path. Now it's just a matter of enduring the mystical tricks thrown up against you. When revealed, attach this card to the room's feature card, then roll all the altar dice. Okay. I'm okay with this. And then we can search or when we get to there, we can search the altar for clues, blah, blah, blah. You know, the usual crap. The fountain allows us to roll an altar die. Yeah, so nothing too big. And then we still have a threat card we need to generate. It generates a frog bogmancer. What do we got? Let's put out the blue wizard to go with it. He spawns right there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. You know what? Let's go right here. Action to make an agility attack. We're going to attack the Frog Bogmancer. That's 2 with 1 being a critical. And a focus makes it 3. So we'll spend that focus. We'll cause 3 damage to the Frogmancer. So it was an action to move, an action to attack. Let's use another action to attack. 2. We'll spend that second focus to make that 2, I should say. 1 and a focus, which is enough to kill him. So let's get rid of the wizard as fast as possible. Boom and boom. Alright, wizard dead. Which is good. Alright, what do we got here that we can use? Well, let's do this. Let's exhaust this to roll 2 altar dice. Perfect. We got rid of the water, which is the most important factor. Let's use that and this air die to roll us up 2 spaces. Where am I? Right here. So let's go 1, 2. Line of sight. To draw an imaginary line from any point within 1 element space to a point. If the line crosses over a wall or a closed door. I don't know if he could do it. I'm sure in the interest of killing me as horrible as possible, he would probably be able to, but I don't know. Okay, so that's that. We go to the villain's turn, or we draw a card. We flip this over. And then we go to the threat phase. Threat phase, he will engage, so when we were playing it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and gains an armor token. I think this is how this would work. I don't think he's still back here in that spawning space. Interrupting by my phone. We're okay though. So then we go to the Belch Lord. I do not believe he has line of sight to me. Oh, it's if there are no targets within range, he gains an armor token. So he gains an armor token, and then he engages. As soon as he drops in there, I will tap that and turn that from fire to earth, and I will tag him for another point of damage. I need to make a couple of resist tests. Looks like 1, 2, 3 and a critical. 4, so I do gain a focus off of that. Let's get that out of there. 1, 2, 3, one of them being a critical. 4. So we're good on that. Do I want to change an altar die? I don't think so. Hero adjacent to this may roll an altar die. Sure. Let's spend an earth to turn it into water. Well, luckily it's left to right, so you can't affect me a second time. But I will draw a clue card. Hey, look, there's a torn map. I will not take control of it. Let's see here. So that's the quest turn. Flip this card over. flip these over. Flip these back over. Alright, let's do this, I guess. Frog bonk here, guy, is going to have to get out of my way. So, let's try Quake first. Quake is a 2-die attack for me. That's a hit and a focus, so doesn't pay to waste the focus. I'd rather gain the focus off the spell. I have the ability to use it, so I want to re-roll this just so I can see if I can get something I need. This allows me to push him away. I'm just going to push him into the corner. Okay, so that was an action to cast that spell. Well, let's try Wind Chill then. It's a 3-die attack. Well, this... I'm going to spend my focus point to turn that to a success. So we got a hit, and a focus success. Because what that'll end up doing is it'll drop his 2 dice, or 2 defense drops these 2, and this one will drop 1 point of his armor. So that he gets rid of that. And I'm going to use my last action to draw a card. Yeah. And then I'm going to take... Or then I'm going to draw the remaining card. And end my turn. No, not that. Not yet. I will exhaust this and this to click 1 more point of damage onto the frog. The Frog Lord. And actually, hold on. Let's see what we can do here. We're going to move. We're going to use this and this to move 2 spaces. That puts us here. And then we're going to use this to re-roll these 2 dice. Crap! Alright. That's a lot of water dice there. That sucks. Okay. Well, hopefully this all works. So we start with the bad guys, or the little guys. So we go 1, 2. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He gains another point of armor because of that. So this guy's gonna suck. I'm gonna have to torch him on the next turn, I think. Because he's just sitting on a ton of armor. He can spot this to engage me, ba-dunk, and inflict orange 4. So I'm gonna wait. So we got 1, 2, and a focus would be 3. But I can use this to make it... Yeah, I'm going to use these 2. So that makes it 4 and a focus, so I gain the focus token. I block his damage. His turn ends. Bulks goes. He does an inflict orange 7. Ouch. So with that... Do I have any other feats? Oh, hold on. Feats. I think feats still have to be used on your turn. They're just free actions. So this gains me 2 armor. So hopefully this will go a little bit better. 2 successes, and I can do those 4. Unfortunately, that gains me a threat token and a wound. And And finally, each hero in the enemy's room must either discard a supply or suffer a damage. So we discard a supply, and this has to be flopped to something else. Awesome. So that gets rid of that. And finally, we still have the quest phase to do, so I gotta do 2 test 3s. That's 3 and 3 focus. Hells. Oh wait, I don't have to do that because I can pitch these 2. So we'll ignore that die roll. Are there any water dice? We don't care. And we're adjacent to that, so we may roll. And I can draw a clue card. Broken Shard. Let me discard this card along with them. Everything is matching copy, matching copy. I don't want to take control of it. So we're good there. And that's that. That's the end of the turn.